Hey guys, it's Hugh StarCraft here, bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary. This is a pretty exciting matchup here. We have Dimaga playing as the Red Zerg versus Hasu here playing as the Blue Protoss. So this is a PvZ. It's on Xel'Naga Caverns, and both highly rated players. So I am very curious to see how this one turns out. Before I get too carried away, and as this mid early game stuff goes on, well, nothing exciting's happening, I'll let NS say a couple words.
Hey guys, it's NS. How's it going? Hopefully you enjoyed that huge mess of cast that went up recently. Hugh and I did have a ton of videos backed up that we're just sitting on, so we took some time to go through and upload all of them, finally get them off. So hopefully you guys got to see a bunch of those, and if not, definitely check back because there were some pretty good, pretty fun games in there. So anyway, like you mentioned, Protoss, Zerg, Xel'Naga Caverns, both very good players. Very excited to see how this one turns out. And this is actually a best of three, which I don't think you mentioned to you. We do have all of those games. We are going to be casting all three of them.
Yeah, really good point there. I forgot to mention that a little bit. I am not going to take any of your credit. I'm not going to steal your thunder. NS here was definitely the main uploader, so he has been doing all the uploading. Congrats to him as he is kicking butt. So we do have a spawning pool going down here for Dimaga and the extractor, so maybe we're going to see some early roaches or something like that, maybe speedlings. I know if you get the gas up at a certain point, you'll have just enough right when that spawning pool finishes. I don't think he got it up just early enough, but we'll see what he's going for. We do have that gateway going down at the ramp for Hasu, so we're going to see what's going on as this slow overlord moves all its way across the map.
Yeah, we do also have Hasu getting his first gas before that first gateway is even finished. So, Hugh, I know you play Protoss. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that does seem just a little bit earlier than standard. So I'd expect to see a fast Robo Bay, or not Robo Bay, Cybernetics core rather. Probably going to be going for some early stalkers.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. That's pretty early stuff, so he's either going to go like Blink Stalkers or like 2-gate Robo, anything that's really gas intensive. So we might be seeing that or Void Rays or anything that you really need gas for. As you can see, he is skipping that first Zealot. I think he's going to skip that first Zealot. It does seem like he's going to skip that and just go and Chrono Boost out that Stalker, which you can do pretty easily. Against Zerg, it's not as easy, but it's definitely possible. Notice that Dimaga did not grab his early expansion, so he is going to be playing one base Zerg, and this probe is going to run away, but then, running right into those, so there is no hope for him as he is going to die pretty soon. But there is a evolution chamber going up in the back of Dimaga's base, so we are going to see probably double Evo chamber, maybe. And I think this probe is now going out as we speak. He's going to throw down that extra, and I know Dimaga definitely does not want to get that scouted, and already one upgrade. Or no, that was just okay, never mind. I take that back. So he is getting the metabolic boost. We are seeing that come out, and he's getting a couple more drones. So at this point, he's just kind of droning up. I know I've spoken a lot about Dimaga here. So Hasu, on the other hand, is getting his second gateway that just finished, and he also is throwing down a pylon over near a corner. So we're going to see exactly what he's going. This Overlord did escape without dying.
Yeah, we do have four Zerglings moving out across the map for Dimaga here. Not sure exactly where they're headed to. Probably going to try to run up into Dimaga's, or Hasu's base rather, see what they can see. Though actually he's just leaving them by the Xel'Naga Tower for now, so keep an eye on those and see what he decides to do with those. He does have a few more running out to join him. And at this point, I think that if he did try to run in, he really wouldn't be able to do too much because these stalkers are fast and they do have a good range, so Hasu in a pretty good position to defend against anything that they might try to do here.
Yeah, waiting for that metabolic boost to finish. He is going to try and run up there, but wisely making a stalker hold or stay there. We do see a Twilight Council, actually. If we look at the production tab, there is a Twilight Council just finishing now and a Baneling's Nest on the way. So we're going to try, we might be seeing some Banelings. So like I said earlier, he is going for this Blink Stalkers. So he's going to go heavy on Stalkers and just try and blink up. We might see a... I know I saw a couple of replays recently, which I thought was really cool, where they actually get a sentry and then do a hallucination. It doesn't seem like that's what he's going to go for, but you can actually make a Phoenix, and it gives you sight on the high ground, and then you can blink your stalkers up into their base. So I thought that was actually a really cool video. Oh, and he is going to try and snipe this Overlord, and he is going to get it, so a little bit of a miss micro there. These Zerglings are going to run in.
Oh,
Oh,
they're going to surround those stalkers and actually get a lot of hits off there. That is huge. That was just a really bad moment for Hasu. And even some Zerglings getting in on the high ground. They're going to take out the stalkers that's warping in. The stalkers did back themselves into a corner very nicely to reduce the damage, but it is just not enough. All the stalkers did go down. And now these Zerglings are running loose in the base. This is so bad for Hasu. That was just really unfortunate timing there on his moving out with those stalkers.
yeah, it was really bad timing. Even losing his guy there is forced to GG. I'm surprised he did not chrono boost out maybe a sentry to block his ramp. I don't know if he had enough gas at the time. It's really unfortunate. His blink had just finished then, and Zerglings are just a pretty perfect counter for if you're going these stalkers, especially when they don't have blink. So just really bad timing there. He got caught way off guard trying to snipe that Overlord, and he definitely paid the price for that, just being caught out of position.
Yeah, if his blink had finished just a little sooner, I would have thought he actually would have been able to blink those stalkers back up onto the high ground and then choke off that ramp there and keep the Zerglings from really getting in. So just really, really unfortunate timing for Hasu. He was playing a pretty solid game. That one thing just went against him, and Dimaga jumped on that perfect window of opportunity. So, really, I don't want to belittle either player by saying this, but that was really a lucky victory for Dimaga.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's a fair point. He definitely, whether he purposely lured those stalkers out to go kill that Overlord or not, but just really good positioning, and he definitely took hold of that moment and definitely made it work for him. So game one goes to Dimaga, and we're going to see how Hasu plays this second game to stay in it.
All right, stay tuned, guys.